everyone, welcome back to the garage, where the passion for power meets the roar of the road. If you live for the growl of American muscle and the rush of true performance, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a ride. Now let's get into it. Alright, let's talk about a beast that continues to turn heads and raise heartbeats, the 2025 Shelby GT350. Ford and Shelby have been collaborating for decades to deliver raw, track-ready power wrapped in street-legal glory. And the latest iteration of the GT350 is no exception. It's brutal, it's refined, and it carries the Shelby legacy like a badge of honor. Whether you're a die-hard Mustang fan or just someone who appreciates finely tuned performance, this car demands your attention. Now let's start with the engine. Under the hood, the 2025 Shelby GT350 sticks to its naturally aspirated roots, but with more refinement than ever. It's still rocking the 5.2-liter Voodoo V8, but now it's been tuned to push even more precise power output, up to 540 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. The flat plane crank remains, which means you still get that high-revving, exotic sound that separates this car from its competitors. Redline is still a glorious 8,250 RPM, and it gets there with a soundtrack that's borderline addictive. Ford hasn't gone the turbocharged route here, and that's intentional. This isn't about peak numbers or bragging rights, it's about the visceral experience. You feel every inch of the throttle, every gear shift, and every vibration through the chassis. It's the kind of car that makes you fall back in love with driving. And that's not an exaggeration. Speaking of shifting gears, the 6-speed manual transmission is still standard. No automatic option. And that's exactly how it should be. The Tremec gearbox is slick, mechanical, and rewarding. Each shift feels like a statement. You're not just driving, you're connecting with the machine. And the clutch engagement is spot on. Not too heavy, not too soft, just right for spirited driving or weekend canyon runs. One thing that's improved in the 2025 model is the cooling system. Ford's engineers have beefed it up to make the car more track-capable right out of the box. Larger radiators, an improved oil cooler, and enhanced airflow through the front fascia help the GT350 stay cool even under extended high-performance driving. If you're planning to do track days or aggressive mountain drives, you'll definitely appreciate that. Now let's talk suspension. The GT350 retains its MagnaRide adaptive dampers, which have been slightly recalibrated for 2025. The result is a more composed ride in everyday conditions, while still offering razor-sharp control when you push it hard. Whether you're carving corners or navigating pothole-ridden city streets, the car reads the road and adjusts in real time. It's a technology that works seamlessly to make you feel like a better driver. The chassis tuning is pure magic. The balance of this car is phenomenal, with sharp turn-in, minimal body roll, and a rear end that stays planted but playful when you want it to be. This is a driver's car through and through. The steering is electrically assisted, but the feedback is surprisingly alive. It gives you real information about the road, which is becoming increasingly rare these days. Braking is courtesy of massive Brembo rotors, 6-piston calipers in the front, 4 in the rear. And stopping power is exactly what you'd expect, immediate, confident, and consistent. Whether you're scrubbing speed into a tight corner or making an emergency stop, the GT350 handles it with ease and zero drama. The exterior design stays true to the aggressive Shelby formula. You've got the wide front splitter, functional hood vents, and the classic snake badge on the grille. There are some minor updates to the LED lighting and wheel options, but overall, it's evolution, not revolution. And honestly, that's a good thing. The GT350 already looks mean enough to scare off lesser cars just sitting at a red light. New for 2025 is a heritage color option, a deep metallic blue with white racing stripes that pays homage to Carroll Shelby's early race cars. It's subtle, classy, and absolutely stunning in person. Inside the cabin, the GT350 continues to blend sport and function. Recaro bucket seats come standard and offer excellent support without being punishing. The materials are a notch above what you'd expect in a regular Mustang: Alcantara, leather, real aluminum trim, and a race-inspired flat-bottom steering wheel. The digital gauge cluster is customizable and clean, with a performance mode that gives you exactly the data you need when you need it. Ford's Sync 4 infotainment system is on board, but it's tastefully integrated. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a crisp touchscreen. But let's be honest, you're not buying a GT350 for the tech. You're buying it because it makes your heart race. And trust me, it does that in spades. Let's talk price. The 2025 GT350 starts around $67,000, which isn't cheap, but for what you're getting, it's a steal. You're buying into a rare breed of modern muscle car that refuses to compromise. It's not bloated. It's not over-assisted. It's just raw, mechanical excellence with the soul of a track car and the comfort of a weekend cruiser. In a world where performance is increasingly defined by EVs and digital enhancements, the Shelby GT350 stands tall as a symbol of analog greatness. It's not the fastest Mustang. It's not the most high-tech. But it might just be the most fun. And isn't that the whole point? You see, the GT350 doesn't care about the lap times as much as it cares about the drive. About how it feels. About how it sounds. About making your pulse quicken with every gear change. And for those of us who still crave that unfiltered connection between driver and machine, this car is a gift. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2025 Shelby GT350. If you felt that V8 rumble through your speakers, go ahead and hit that like button. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below, I read every one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We've got plenty more speed, sound, and Shelby content coming your way. Until next time, drive hard, stay safe, and keep chasing that red line.